welcome to Critical Tumble, where a bunch of longtime friends and internet nerds transcend geography through the power of Discord to play Dungeons and Dragons, and critically fumble a lot. And yet again, do I say, hopefully not this evening. Previously, the gang, the Cupcake Coterie, they headed off in the general direction of Gray's Inn, there to hopefully dispatch an ancient white dragon and check up on a couple of things along the way. Reluctantly, the Blind Harpy and the Sullivan Plantation. It turns out they didn't have to. They won't have to investigate the Sullivan Plantation, probably, because even before they reached the Blind Harpy, they found what seemed to be a medevac situation by a group of mercenaries that Barnabas and Remy identified as the Dawnbreakers. And there weren't technically any survivors, but, you know, Asmar intervention, y'all have a 1.5-year-old or so, currently being played with by Darwin. But, you know, they're just going to leave the poor little schmuck dead. Anyway, point being that they investigated the campsite and discovered that anything of significant value had been removed, as had all the people, potentially in pieces. You guys found very few human or humanoid remains. A couple of fingers, not that much else. When you finally reached the Blind Harpy, it was getting on to evening, because of course this is the winter time and the sun's not around for very long. So it was the people who can see in the dark who went in. So that was Hazel, Rylan, Clarity, Remy, recent addition, and Alice, who now does actually finally know that, no, not everyone can see like this. Okay. Which leaves Faraday, Ava, Darwin, and Barnabas outside. Mostly looking after Sarah and keeping an eye out for any of the other things. Hazel, Rylan, and Clarity found a pile of bodies in the very back room of the tavern, so sort of around there.
What the?
I have no idea.
I was trying to click back off. I was trying to click from Discord to the
Yeah, well, at the
window.
at the very least, that'll it gives me impetus to clear current chat log, because that seems a necessity. Anyway, while they were checking out the bodies in the back room, Remy and Alice were checking out the kitchen and found something had been something fairly large, comparatively, had been munching the fuck out of the local rat population. Remy decided, let's go down and check the cellar. And the door shut behind them with a voice not sounding like it came from a particularly humanoid throat going, "Papa said you'd come." But we're not going to deal with that right now. What we're going to deal with is the pile of corpses that y'all have been finding. If I recall correctly, Hazel was the one who was actually looking at them closely, so you probably got Clarity fairly nearby. I mean, there's not a whole lot of room in this room, but where would Rylan be around about this point?
Probably just in the doorway, looking in.
Okay, then we'll leave you there. I need to find a placeholder token for you but for the time being, that's going to do. So Hazel's investigating the bodies and noticing that at least some of them didn't die of exposure. The one at the current top of the pile appears to have had their throat cut. Further investigation, however, can you make me a dex save, please?
Delightful.
Yeah,
Yikes.
when a hand from somewhere in the midst of the pile reaches for you, you manage to back up into clarity so that this thing isn't grabby. It's around about that point that you figure out that most of the stuff that you took for frost kind of sticking clothes and things together is just some kind of growth that is probably faintly reminiscent of the barnacle zombies, sticking the entire mound of corpses together. So it's probably not. No, this is. Yeah, so yeah, Hazel's gonna have to move back there because this thing is getting big.
Oh no.
As it,
Oh, that is bad news bears.
yeah, it's basically large, shambling lump of bodies, and I would like you three to roll initiative.
Ow. Oh my god. Good time.
Oh yeah,
There you go.
20.
Okay, so just looking up at the very least, this thing is not overly dexterous. Okay, so that's okay. At least somebody goes after the mound of bodies. So that's Clarity, Hazel, Okey smokes. Clarity.
Okay. Guess. I'm just gonna start off with my acid dagger.
Okay.
I don't know why it automatically did damage. Is that a new thing?
I don't know, but
Does it just click
I
it?
I do know that missed, so we'll
Right.
just ignore the damage there, because
Yeah.
I guess it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. It just makes you feel kind of crappy if you roll really good damage and get missed.
Yeah. And then I'll just follow it up with my poison dagger.
Okay, that
Oh,
does hit. Let me just double check something. Yeah, the poison doesn't seem to be doing anything to it
Oh,
at all.
well.
It's still kind of. Okay, so
No sneak attack on that, right?
it's not really flanked at this stage. I don't think.
Okay.
So that's Hazel.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Bonus action. Did you want to move anywhere or?
No, that was my bonus action for
Oh, right.
the
Of course.
offhand attack.
Of course it was. I'm still occasionally getting used to rogue. So, Hazel.
Fucking freaking out. Mound of bodies. Undead. Grabbing amulet. Channel divinity. Turn undead. Go away, go away, go away, go away.
Can you put the spell card up? Because I
Hopefully
think this
destroy
is
undead if it fails. I've had enough.
Go right the fuck away, please.
yes. Can you put the spell? Oh no, because I don't think it gives a...
Yeah, because it's
Hang on,
well,
let me...
it's that, but with the destroy undead additional.
Against your turn undead feature. So, what's the spell save DC?
Spell save DC is 15.
Wisdom saving throw. Okay. Oh, fuck you. Nope. Well, it can't actually move anywhere.
And its CR is enough that it doesn't explode.
Nope.
Yes.
Well, DC saving wisdom saving throw was well, it was a dice was 18. A saving throw whiz +4. So it's not turned.
So it isn't turned at all. Okay.
It's this is probably even worse for Hazel because it's like go away, and it's just going from a variety of mouths, which is just like the gibbering mouther from way back when, only worse because now there's limbs.
Yup. Now there's arms and legs and other parts. Nope.
Did you have a bonus action?
I'm fairly certain I do have at least one. Yes, spiritual weapon.
Where is it going to go? Because the 10 feet of the room is only about 10 feet, and that's controlling all of it, and Clarity's in the spot for...
It just needs to be, as I understand it, the weapon just needs to be nearby.
Yeah, but again, there's no place to put it. I mean, there's maybe a foot or so of space here, but that's not quite enough for your spiritual weapon.
Would I be able to shift backwards against the wall?
Yeah, although it is going to take an attack of opportunity. Christ, your AC is less than 21, isn't it?
Yeah. Hold on. Damn it. Yeah. Even with axe shield, that wouldn't get close enough. So yeah, I'm not gonna burn a reaction for that. I'm just gonna get clocked.
So...
Ow.
That's 24 points of bludgeoning damage. Plus, oh god, sorry, this thing's evil. Well, I mean, obviously, but plus 9 points of necrotic. So yeah, Hazel is backhanded into a wall.
And then I'm going to put the spiritual weapon that is Jenna's fist directly up trying to put it directly up its face.
Which one? Apparently it's got a lot of faces.
The front of it.
That's valid.
It doesn't. That does not hit. So whiff.
Uh-oh.
And now it's its turn. And Clarity is the only one standing nearby. Okay, so Actually, no. It doesn't like Hazel. Thus, okay, so ranged weapon attack is going to be... That would be a 22.
That hits me as well. I don't exactly have anything else to do about that.
So that's 14 points of piercing damage and 7 points of necrotic damage as one of the arms lashes out and this shard of bone shunk right through outside of your shoulder.
Good God, you gave it a bone lance.
Oh, right. I forgot it has multi-attack.
Oh, yeah.
And now it's going to deal with clarity. Your AC is lower than 26, isn't it?
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Most people's AC is lower than that, yes.
Oh no. Oh, that's really not good. Okay, so that's 14, 21 points of bludgeoning damage. 7
Uncanny dodge.
yeah, okay. But also 7 points of necrotic damage and you are grappled.
Okay.
Hazel, with this bone shard through her shoulder, watches as various of the arms and possibly some of the legs, you're kind of losing track of limbs here, start sort of wrapping around her. Rylan.
Halved is 14.
Pardon?
Halved is 14.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so this is probably a good time to showcase some of the newer bits of chaos in my repertoire. I'm just doing a bunch of reading,
wait.
trying to make sure everything's
Sorry,
in
hang on.
order.
Wait. End of its turn.
End of its turn. Oh, no.
You all are within 20 feet of the... Can you all, 3 of you, make me Constitution saving throws?
Nine.
What?
Ryland's okay.
You rolled the exact same fucking number.
Ryland's okay, but Clarity and Hazel are poisoned until the end of their next turn. So next turn, you guys are.
Okay.
Let me double
Things
check
are getting
poisoned.
worse very rapidly.
Yeah, disadvantage on
So-
attack rolls and ability checks.
Okay.
For all y'all's next turn.
My armor only protects against poison damage, right?
Yeah,
Because I've never had to use that before.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Because
So-
it's the ghast all over again. This thing reeks.
Okay.
So I'm going to back up a little bit more into the hallway,
Okay.
and I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast, burning 2 sorcery points with Quicken Spell to make it cast as a bonus action.
Okay.
Give me down here.
That does hit. Roll damage.
So that is... do I make separate attacks since it's 3 beams? Yes, I do. Okay.
Well, yeah.
First beam
So
hits.
first beam hits for. No. Yeah. Okay. No. That's that's beam 1, and it does very little damage. Probably because you're worried about hitting Clarity, so you're not
Yeah,
hitting anywhere
I'm
vital.
just...
Second.
Oh, hang on, I might... Is that... Yes, this number is wrong. Why is it an S and not a D? Second attack.
Tie goes to defender, so no.
Second attack is a miss. Third attack
Nope.
is less than that, so
Yeah, it's the concern about hitting clarity at this point. So that's your bonus action. What's your
I
action?
still have my action with which I am going to. I'm reading so many things. I'm going to. No, this hits everybody, and I don't have a way to stop that. I'm going to cast Blight on it.
Okay.
Constitution saving throw. Spell save DC is
15. Yeah, I see it.
It still takes half damage on a success.
Actually, it takes quarter damage because its con save is +9, and it's resistant to necrotic damage. So this isn't hurting it anywhere near as much as you think. So, yeah, 4d8 necrotic damage, please. Well, no, 2d8 because it's quartered. So it's just r/2d8.
I'm.
So this
I'm
thing
getting on
isn't
it.
undead?
12 points.
Oh, it's some more damage than anybody
Okay.
else has done.
So,
I am
wait,
learn-
DM, does that
this
mean
is
this
learning.
thing isn't undead?
I'm just going by what's on the sheet.
Because it says this spell has no effect on undead or constructs.
Oh. No, it's undead, so no, that doesn't work at all. Thank you. So yeah, you cast this and then you're like, wait a minute, why am I trying to blight something that's already dead?
Yeah, right. Doesn't look right, of course. It's a pile of corpses. This is the panic. Clearly. This is the panic, and this makes sense. This makes a lot of sense.
Top of the...
I'm just trying. I think I'm trying not to scream right now.
Okay, sorry, because of that entire fuck up, because I probably should have flagged that up before, but then again, you make your own mistakes. I'm going to give you this. Screaming would actually be a good idea, because do you know why? Back up!
Right.
Free action, scream like hell. So, Darvin, Ava, Faraday, and Barnabas here. You've heard a lot of people shouting, but there's only one of them that you'd imagine shrieking like a heroine in one of those god-awful romance novels that neither Ava nor Darvin ever wanted to admit they read.
We are 2 steps below a banshee scream right now.
No, we've heard one of those. That's a little further down than that.
Okay, that's fair.
I should
So
know. I
we-
killed
Oh,
that
good
one.
God, please do not bring the child in here.
So we hear him scream.
Shriek, actually.
I just look at the three of you and just go.
It's
Get
gonna
out of the sight.
it's gonna take you at least another round to get in there. So, because
Yeah, I say get outside and I start running towards wherever the scream came from.
I'm gonna guess the rest of you did the same, and I'll put you into the initiative order next round. So,
Sitting outside because I've got Sarah still, and I'm like, I'm going to depend on the three of them to be enough backup for whatever the hell it is, and I just figure I'll hear another scream if not.
I mean, someone's got to keep Sarah, so...
yeah. Top of the round, Clarity. Please keep in mind you are poisoned and grappled, so your basic thing is an escape roll, which is I believe athletics at disadvantage. Or I think you can use acrobatics, but it's still a disadvantage.
still attack, do like spells and stuff, though, right?
Grappled? I don't think so.
You can
Yeah,
do that
was that-
instead
Yeah.
of trying to escape.
Yeah, I don't necessarily want to escape right now.
Okay. I'm just double checking. Blinded, charmed, temper,
Grappling
grappled.
thing.
Darwin was literally, go, scream if you need me.
Okay. Yeah. No, you're right. Go ahead.
So I'm going to cast Burning Hands.
Okay. Again, spell card, because it's been a while since we had combat.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So I'm going to cast it at 2nd level.
Okay. And that's a dex save.
I have not done this before. Where is it?
Oh, fuck you! Sorry. It made the dex save. How it made the dex save, I have no the fuck idea. So half as much again. So that's so yeah, that's.
It's still. It didn't do the. I don't know what's going on. That it didn't.
We'll look at it. We'll look at it later. I can still take half of that, so that's still 6.
Hold on, that's it. But it's 1 up, so I need to roll another
damage
d6
for level 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 16 and a
16.
half to 8.
Yep.
Hey, that's something.
Yep.
Bonus
Oh
action.
god, the wall's on fire.
Let's see. I don't know if I have a bonus action that I can do when I didn't attack. I'm gonna, for my bonus action, I'll just cast Shadow Blade to have it out.
Okay. Hazel, your girlfriend is being snuggled by undead.
Nope. Retrieving staff. And casting mass healing word through that.
Okay.
Actually, no, not mass healing word. Casting it's
Mass cure wounds.
yes, mass cure wounds through that.
You-
Trying to find the button.
how to say you haven't had combat in a while without saying you haven't had combat in a while. Okay, those of you.
We add Disciple of Life to that.
Which
I'm
is
back up to full.
well, I mean, I think it's only Hazel who needs the Disciple of Life bonus. I don't know because she took a fuck ton of damage.
Let's see, 2 plus spells, so that's an additional 7.
Okay, so
And then bonus action.
yes.
Bonus action is going to be using the spiritual weapon to continue bonking,
Okay.
or attempt to continue bonking. Try and hit it.
Yep.
Let me just cast the spell properly. Whiff.
Everybody's way too worried about hitting clarity, which is fair. But yes, okay. So, slam attack on clarity. Fuck. So yeah, that's 9 plus 16. 16 points of bludgeoning.
Oh, what was the to hit?
To hit was 23.
Oh, okay.
That's the only reason I didn't ask, okay?
No, well, I mean, if it was like 21 or something, I might have
Yeah,
had a thing. But...
there's a. I figured out the 2021 mark is around the point I still ask, but no, that was it's got a plus 11 to hit, so right.
Hey, you said 16?
Well, hang on. I'm just redoing my maths again.
That's a plus 11 to hit.
Well, in all fairness, it makes perfect sense because well,
I need limbs.
so 9 plus 7, 16 points of bludgeoning, 9, 10, 11 points of necrotic, and you are pulled into the mound of corpses and enveloped.
Would I be able to do Hellish Rebuke?
Probably. Let me double check what that means. Oh no, because you're restrained.
Oh, okay.
Basically, you get sort of pummeled into the pile of corpses. So you're blinded, you're restrained, and it still has an attack. Oh no, no, it does not, because it's multi-attack or envelop. So Clarity getting slooped into the body pile, which probably got Hazel screaming now.
Multiple screaming.
Yeah. So that saved one or the other of you from having to take a bone lance to the extremity. Also, Rylan doesn't have to. Hazel, make me a Constitution saving throw, because it's still doing this noxious aura bullshit. You're still poisoned!
I'll be right back.
Okay. So yeah, this is around the point at which we have, Ava was the first to start running, but she's also not overly athletic, so probably Barnabas in the lead, because Barnabas is yeah. So by the time that round has come in, so you've got sort of Farida's not overly active, but longer legs.
Mm-hmm.
So that's around where you are, and yeah, Farida, because of when she arrived at Goldendale, has never been in a Baronsphere tavern before. You've heard the stories about this place, and yeah, ew. Also, Rylan is standing in the corridor screaming. So, can Farida, Ava, and Barnabas make me initiative rolls?
19.
4.
So it's Clarity.
Perfect. You'll get to go in the
Fire
back with me.
occurrences.
Clarity. Hazel was 15, so that's Ava, then Hazel, then and then Rylan. Okay. To be fair, Rylan still has a turn after the body, so while you're hearing people coming in, what are you going to do? Because now you just saw Clarity get dragged.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And probably screaming even louder.
Yep. I'm gonna just second verse, same as the first. Eldritch Blast with Quicken Spell.
Do keep
For
track of your sorcery points.
I have been.
Good.
So first of the three is a tie, so that doesn't work. Second of the three is less. Oh, come on. Third of the three.
That hits! Roll damage!
Oh, thank God. Eldritch. At least this is force damage and not something
That
that gets, like, negated in half.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna... This is such a weird line, but this is probably the only line I can think to have. I'm gonna just use my regular action to also cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay, that's where I draw the line. Same spell?
Yeah,
No.
okay, yeah, that makes sense. In that
I mean,
case...
to be honest, I'm being pretty generous letting you cast on bonus action as well as on actual action. But the exact same spell, no.
That's fair. I'm not going to push that, then. I will... As my action... Let's switch tactics damage-wise a little bit. And try and... let me put the spell description up and try and bop it with a Ray of Frost.
Okay, ranged spell attack, please.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure there's a...
Yep, there's a button.
Roll damage.
This makes me feel infinitely better now that shit's actually going. That is not the button I clicked. Roll 20. How dare you?
There. I'll take mine because mine is nicer. It's not just my fucking dice.
It's just like when we were rolling hit points for when I was leveling up. I rolled a 2, she rolled a 10.
And yeah, usually just supposed to do it because I don't trust my luck. Actually, I do trust my luck. That's my luck. Anyway.
Right. Three of you are just seeing a bunch of spells coming out of my hands as I'm screaming for my life up against the wall of the corridor.
So yeah, I mean, you guys can't see anything that's going on. You just have Rylan.
Continued screaming.
Yeah, that's the problem. Darvin is like, if you need me, scream, and the screaming hasn't stopped yet.
But it's still just the one voice, so I'm like, it's okay, here, prestidigitation, nice little lights, hi, yeah, okay. Hi, guys.
Okay, top of the round, Clarity, you don't really have, any other options but to, yeah, you're gonna have to make me a strength save?
Yay, that's my
Your DC is 17.
God, that is getting eaten by your
That's 2 minus 1.
It wasn't in that one.
Because that would be a Sam Regal, just 0.
So I just sort of wiggle, and it's just really ineffectual.
I mean, it's actually also pretty freaking gross, and actually, because you weren't there when I asked about this, I won't count it for that roll. That was bad enough. Can you make me a Constitution saving throw?
Yeah.
Just to see if the... Yeah, no, you're poisoned.
Tracks.
Yeah. So, Ava, you're over there, and basically you're just seeing Rylan firing spells and screaming.
Is he in front of the door there, or is he like half?
He's backed up against
the opposite wall.
He's backed up against the opposite door because the doors face each other.
Mm-hmm. So, can I dash up to where he's
5, 10,
behind me
15,
and
20,
getting in position?
25, 30, 35, 40, 45. I mean, you've got an angle. It's not a great angle, but it's an angle. But
I
that's...
want to like push him behind me as I'm Well, at least out of the, or either.
Well, you can get an angle from where you currently are, so
Okay.
you're okay. The screaming's a little off-putting.
Yeah.
Okay, so Hazel.
When I get up to him, I'm just, stop riding, not helping. And I just raise
I'm
my.
sorry.
Okay, Hazel.
Yeah, this thing just devoured my girlfriend.
What?
I'm gonna.
Well,
take
yeah,
a
because
step.
you guys are not seeing Clarity, Remy, or Alice at this point. What you're seeing is Hazel, the spiritual weapon of Jenna's fist, and screaming Rylan.
Utter chaos, basically.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna
it,
take a step
Utter
forward.
madness.
okay. You are stepped forward.
And because just I saw where Clarity went in, so I'm gonna aim for around that.
Okay.
And
True love's crit. True love's crit strikes again.
Yep.
Loves crit.
Look at all that beautiful damage.
So that's
and this is 2d8 radiant as well.
Get it?
okay. Hang on. Let me do maths. So there's 13, 17, 21.
21 total?
Yep. Yes, let me do maths. I need to practice.
Ah.
But appreciated. It double checks my numbers. Okay, so bonus action?
Spiritual weapon McBonk. Same general aiming point. Swap this thing off of my girlfriend, please, and thank you.
Okay, that also hits, so
The power of love.
yeah.
Compose you.
There you go.
Okay, yeah. So there's Rylan has Rylan sort of stopped screaming to
Largely?
and
Just
so
like, it's turned into like quiet apologizing constantly to Ava, just like, I'm sorry. No, it's fine.
it's actually a little hard to hear that because Hazel is doing the barbarian yell even though she's not raging.
Fair.
So now Darvin is hearing less screaming and more rage, but not Alice rage. Alice rage is more tuneful, weirdly.
Yeah. Looking. Just. All right. Let me get inside at least another see what the hell's going on. So yeah, make my way in carefully. Just enough to like be able to see. Holding.
You're doing this. Okay.
Going to step in, not like running in like everybody else did, but just stepping into the.
We'll get where you are next round because that's a thing. Barnabas.
Oh, gonna move 30 feet right up to
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
behind me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can just about lean and see the pile of corpses and raging Hazel and at least Rylan stopped screaming.
yeah. Is the yellow box the spiritual weapon?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the problem.
Well-
The entire back wall is basically moving pile of corpse.
Yeah. What he'll do then is he'll use the bonus action and summon the echo and put it right below the spiritual weapon to set up for next round. Because I can't get that right now.
Okay. Yoink. We'll just have it as you. That's the thing.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's about all I can do.
So yeah, in which case it's we've got it's 5, 10, 15. Yeah, so that's actually Hazel, Ava, and Barnabas, because the reason Ryland's not having to make these. Oh, and Clarity, because Clarity's right in it. So, and Ryland passed the Constitution saving throw, which is why Ryland hasn't had to make any more. So, can Clarity, Ava, and Barnabas, Clarity, Ava, Hazel, and Barnabas make me Constitution saving throws?
Oh god.
Well, this makes sense. You're in the corpse pile.
I roll a 2? Really? All right.
20.
So yeah, Hazel.
Which makes sense because I'm further away.
Yeah, no, because Hazel, you're now immune to the poison effect mostly because angry about girlfriend having been, and Ava. Well, you know, Ava has dealt with worse smells. I mean, technically so technically so has Barnabas, but this is a whole different level. It's probably the Azorius that didn't have to have that much to do with the undead. So yeah, it gets into wafting distance and then just. So yeah, Clarity and Barnabas, y'all are poisoned until the end of your next turn.
Gotcha.
And now it's attack time. Yay. Hello, Hazel. Hazel is doing it damage. So that's gonna be it making a slam attack. What's your AC? Is it?
Is 16.
That's what I rolled without the plus 11.
Oh no.
So that's 9 points of bludgeoning.
Be right back.
9 points bludgeoning, 11 points of necrotic, and you are also enveloped.
Completely enveloped, or am I just grappled?
Oh, no, yes. Hang on, wait a minute, because envelop is... Oh, no, because it's against a restrained creature, so... No, you're quite right. Sorry. Yep, we'll move that so I can get to you. So.
My earlier healing.
Yeah, so yeah, Barnabas, Rylan, and Ava are now seeing the arms of this, well, some of the many arms of this creature wrap around Hazel and start actively restraining. So that's fun for everybody.
Fuck.
Rylan!
Gee fucking willikers. Gods. Yeah, I can't get close to that thing, so I kinda have to work with a bunch of range, which is normal. What do you do? What do you do? Oh, good. Oh, good. That helps literally no one.
Okay. This incidentally is why it's good to go over your character sheet before the sessions in which you know combat is going to happen.
I am going to cast Magic Missile at 5th level.
There you go.
That was the wrong thing. I was trying to do that, but why did it roll damage and not an attack?
Because it doesn't, because it's an auto hit unless it's got shield.
Oh right, yes. So it's 5d4 because I'm casting it at 5th level.
Hang on, let me check something.
Well,
it's a d4 per dart.
Yeah, but it's 3 for level 1, and then 1 more.
Yeah, it should be asking
7.
it should be asking you what level you're casting it at when you click the.
Nope, it's not asking. That's
Yeah, it didn't ask me
just
either.
click however many it needs to do. That's the way I do
that's
it. That's the way I've always done it.
I'm gonna have a look at that because this is bullshit.
4,
Please,
8,
thank you.
13, 13 and 4, 17, 21, 25, 28, plus 7, 35 damage.
Okay.
Yay!
Yeah, that's done it an ow. And it's hard to tell how much of an ow just on the basis that it's a pile of fucking corpses.
A pot of, yeah.
Hey, Bess, can I roll a concentration check? I just realized that Shadow Blade is concentration.
Yes, you can.
Okay, 20.
But
Because
why?
I've got Warcaster.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you're
Hey, Warcaster buddies.
not that you can actually do anything
No, I know,
with it at this
but
point, but
Just
yeah,
having it.
it's their comfort. It's their comfort, Shadowblade.
Mhm.
Faraday, they're starting to run out of room over there. That's a problem.
Yeah. Like, I can get right beside Barnabas there, and I don't think I can see the thing from there, though.
No,
Too much.
no, you're really running out of space, and not even. I mean, it'd be one thing if everybody else there was shorter. You might be able to crane, but it's Barnabas.
Yeah.
He big.
But the only thing I could do would be, like, action dash to move through them and back into the room underneath to try and get a line of sight for the next turn.
If Ryland's backed up against that door is shut. You'd have to literally nudge him out of the way to open the door.
Like I'd have to sidestep in order to get through into this door. Who knows what's in here?
No, you did check all the other rooms. This is the only room you found
Oh, we
anything
did.
in.
Yes, right.
So, I mean, it's feasible, but this is just a really bad combat situation in which you find yourselves right now.
Yeah. Can't really do much else.
Well, maybe Barnabas will move or
Yeah.
something. You don't know.
We gotta make some space, y'all.
Yeah, where the Blind Harpy is a dinky shit place. Top of the round, Clarity. What?
Would I be able to drop my spell during someone else's turn, or do I have to wait for my own?
Wait for your own. Top of the round, Clarity. You're going to need to make me a strength saving throw.
Okay. Oh, was it disadvantage for some things?
But that's attacks and ability checks, not saving
okay.
throws.
I gotcha.
Nope.
Team.
Better, but you got a little bit of wiggle room where you saw the axe go shink, but
My wiggle has turned into a shimmy.
But yeah, no. Ava,
Uh,
things are getting bullshitty here.
actually seeing the thing, I'm like, oh god, what the hell is that thing? And can I get a shot in without hitting Hazel, or is she in the way?
It depends on how. If you hit, you definitely hit. The rest depends on how badly you miss. There's always a chance, but
I'm gonna give it a shot, I guess.
oh yeah, that reminds me. Given that we've had a top of the round, Darvin has turned up in the doorway.
Real quick, can you remind me how many shots did we say before I had to reload?
2 shots, reload on bonus action.
Right, 2 shots. Because I thought I had it in my notes, but I couldn't find it. There. So first shot. Why isn't it? clicked in.
I
It's not showing
think
for some
I
reason.
think something's up with Roll20 because I'm trying
There
to.
we go.
Yeah, because I was trying to access your character sheet and it. Yeah,
May
that's.
concern.
Exceed misses.
Yeah, because Ty goes to defender, but you don't hit Hazel. Second shot.
Well, it should be. Oh,
Yeah, that thing in close quarters, that's loud as fuck, y'all.
yeah.
Yep.
Same button theoretically wherever you clicked.
yeah, no.
It's just that Roll20 is being a.
Yeah, it's having a weird hiccup over there.
Lag. Wonderful.
More than likely.
That is not showing.
Hang on, let me try.
I just refreshed.
Yeah, now it works.
Ah, there.
And I'll let you roll. See if it works for you now. Because I don't want to stick you with that one. What are you clicking? Are you clicking it in your inventory again?
Don't think so. I mean, it's giving me. It's the bit where all the spells and thingies.
Attacks and spell casting is where you want to be looking.
Yeah, that's where I am.
Okay,
Above
that's...
that.
Yeah.
There you
go.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's better.
Nat 20, nice.
It's for
30.
30. Jeez.
Click, click.
Yes, I know I should have done this before, but bonus action Hunter's Mark. Oops, sorry, wrong thing.
Just hit show spell description.
Yep.
In the chat. No, in the thing where you. There we go.
Yep, we're good. We're good. It's all good, guys. Okay, so Hazel, you've just had poing and you're restrained. So you can attack if you want to, but you're currently being grappled by things.
Light spiritual weapon not being concentration. There's a Barnabas echo back there. I need to get it somehow out of the way. I could. How many feet up is the ceiling?
Like maybe 6. Farrad and Barnabas having to duck a bit. It's not a big
That's
place.
not enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, so not enough. So doubly so not enough room. Just going to dispel that.
Okay.
And try to break the grapple.
Okay, so that would be a. Hang on. Okay, athletics. You're free of the grapple, but that is your action. So, yeah, Barnabas now has a clear field, and since it's his turn. Yeah, looking through the eyes of the echo, Jenna's fist, and Hazel has managed to flail her way out of flailing corpse limbs.
All right, well, we're going to move the echo up to next to it and then swap places.
Okay, so we'll...
Well, it's not really swap. I just replace it, basically.
Wait. I'll say echo goes just because it gives other people more room. You know what's backing up in the hallway.
Exactly. Let's see here. So we're going to, attack twice, and then action surge to attack again.
Okay. By all means. Things actually starts behaving. Ty goes to defender. Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Nope.
That hits. So
There you-
that's 13. Okay. You have another offhand attack?
There we go.
There we go. So that's... Yeah, this thing is not looking very well, and now Barnabas is close enough to actually notice that somewhere in that mound of dead bodies, there's shimmying reddish blue...
Shite.
Wait a minute. You should have had disadvantage on all of that.
You're
Oh, yeah,
right.
'cause he's poisoned. Oh no.
Just call them all misses. Just call them all misses.
No, I want you to roll the 2 successes again.
You got it. And they were a radiant and a axe. Gotcha. Disadvantage.
One for each.
All right. Longsword. Nope. Axe.
Yeah,
Yep.
the axe still hits. So,
All right.
and with the exact same amount of damage. So there you go.
It's
So,
the exact same roll too.
so hang on. So that's
Houdini.
3 minus 7. So that's okay. Yeah, it's not looking quite as better. Not looking quite as mangled. You're still seeing the shimmying actual live body in that whole mess. Yeah, so it's actually still well, now it's Clarity and Barnabas, because Farada's at the very least out of range of the noxious aura from where actually no.
Miasma.
There's walls in a bit more in the way than it is for them, so I'm gonna call that safe. So yeah, can Clarity and Barnabas please make me Constitution saving throws?
Does the disadvantage apply to this too? or-
No disadvantage. Disadvantage is ties go to defender. Clarity is getting used to it. Barnabas is still poisoned. This is why he didn't really like dealing with the Simic very much.
Well, the Golgari,
Golgari.
especially.
Yeah, them too. Okay, so and there's this being and it's flailing at being so. On the other hand, Rylan has actually done significant damage. So, what's your AC?
If it didn't roll a natural 1, it hits me no matter what.
Well, I rolled an 11 and it's plus 11 to hit. So,
My AC is 11. It hits no matter what.
we let him go out without. We let Rylan go out without armor. Bravo us.
Without mage armor, right?
Yeah, that too. So yeah,
'Cause he has no proficiency. He's a sorcerer, no
that's
proficiency. in
that's true enough. Yeah, okay. So that's and there's something
I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna be fine, guys.
Yeah. So
armor. You're
okay.
a caster. Not.
Can you make me while I'm rolling damage? Can you make me a strength save, please?
Oh god.
All the way back here.
Mm.
It's a ranged attack. Oh, you lucked out there.
Ah,
so
that is
9.
that is fair. That's a
Oh
4.
Oh dear. So that's
no.
hang on. So that's 6
Sure.
plus 7, 13. 13
If
points
I-
of no. This hasn't been called, so 13 points of piercing. No, it's correct.
I took it grabbing a bunch of pen and paper so I can make sure I don't screw up the hit point math.
So 13 points of piercing, 10 points of necrotic, and you are knocked prone, pinned to the
23
ground,
damage and I'm prone on the ground. Fantastic.
and pinned to the ground by the bone shard.
And pinned to the ground. Even better.
Yeah, it's gonna take you or someone next to you is going to have to make a strength, an athletics check to remove that and let you up off the floor. So, yeah.
Basically, it's
Cool. Casual third of my hit points in one round.
It's just you, Shunk, and it has another attack.
Oh, God.
And it's got a Barnabas. Oh, no.
Casual
The
third
attacks.
of my health
Oh,
in a
no.
single attack. That's
Oh
normal.
no.
That's a net 20.
Oh, fudge.
Gonna be dumb, better be tough.
Yep.
Okay, so that's 11, 23, 30 points of bludgeoning damage, and 12, 17 points of necrotic damage, and you are restrained. Well,
Gotcha.
grappled, sorry. Not restrained unless it decides to you. So yeah, you're sort of wham and now arms everywhere. Ryland, you wanna make me a strength save? Sorry, athletics check to try to pull that out of you? You're not going to be doing a whole lot from the floor with a bone shard through your shoulder. That's what the strength save we were laughing at was. Okay.
Nix, hello?
Nix.
You frozen? Okay, you're not.
Strength, athletics check, please.
Oh, I'm at least a little better in this.
There we
Oh,
go. Nat
baby.
20.
Yeah, you get proficiency bonus there.
Yeah, I mean you have that's your action. You're taking half your movement to stand up,
Cool.
but you have a bonus action.
Yeah, I'm gonna... Will I still have line of sight if I open the door and back the hell up into this room? Or is it a little too dodgy?
Little too dodgy.
In that case, I probably want to bonus action stealth first and then back up. To make this a little easier on the other several
Individuals.
of you to get involved.
Yeah, Farida, by the way, has noticed that Darvin is standing watching this with the Sarah.
We're gonna do another second verse, same as the first, and magic missile at 4th level this time.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna use this machine and try and roll all 44 plus, or no, 64. Jesus. 64
4 plus
6.
Mm-hmm.
Still reasonable points of damage.
How do you want to do this?
It's just like turning
Just
to
shunk!
for a moment. I'm sorry in advance. Let go of my friends! Missiles from the hands. Just holes through its, like a ring of holes.
And the arms drop from around Barnabas, and Clarity can finally shimmy her way out of the pile. So you now know where Clarity went, at the very least. At which point you in the silence that follows that, you hear from behind you.
Just looking down at her going,
Absolute, just face goes from relief to blind rage. Hit the boots, and I'm newing over to Darwin.
We didn't hear that, but we saw it.
Yeah,
Of it.
You moron! Taking the child.
Not with that reaction.
Okay, that's gonna be contested athletics
Yep.
check now.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
No, why are you fighting me on this?
You just ran up
mad at you.
enraged, trying to take a child from me. You don't do that. No.
You realize
I have no
what
idea
my
what you're
objective
gonna do. All I
was.
knew is you're enraged and wanting to grab a kid.
I mean, he stayed
Darwin,
far back.
I'm me.
Which point Sarah reaches up and squonk on Darvin's nose.
You brought a child
Into
a combat area.
You're all the way over there. I'm all the way over here.
That thing can throw bones.
You did actually see Rylan go,
Right.
and that is around the point at which you realize.
Turns off.
Yeah, that's the point at which, Darvin, you do realize that, yeah, you were well away from the combat area, but you didn't know that. What if it could teleport? What if it blasted poison around? And yes, Hazel is well within her rights to be pissed off. And you still have small child honking on your nose.
And yeah, my haste turned off, so I'm just...
6 seconds of...
Fine.
I just sort of lock up.
Is there a door here we can get her out, like, now?
Yeah, the front door.
Yeah, he's right by the front door in theory.
Yeah.
I'm just like, yeah, right there. Want to do the thing?
After, 6 seconds, I'm going to attempt to use my key on that.
Yeah, you've got when you open the door, you find Twilly has actually set the chair by the door so that you can just hand off the child, because she didn't know exactly when that was going to happen, when you found a door. So she's just been sitting by the door at this rocking chair the entire time.
Yeah, so I will literally just lean through, hand, and then lean back.
Clunk. And that is around the point at which you guys notice there's a couple of people missing.
Where are Alice and Remy?
Yeah.
Were they with you?
They were... I'm running towards where I saw them head towards.
And given that we are at around about break time, we'll leave it there. And when we come back, we will deal with, briefly, what Alice and Remy were doing.
Oh boy.
And we're back, having dealt with what was happening upstairs at the Blind Harpy. And now we are dealing with the cellar of the of the Blind Harpy, which once Remy and Alice's eyes have adjusted somewhat, I find that despite those couple of boxes and barrels, this place isn't exactly a cellar anymore. What you wind up having, let me just set up various bits and pieces. Poink. And Remy would be next to her, so poink. And now we move to what you have is this place has been dug out into a kind of deeper than you would have expected ice cave. There's a slope to the ground a bit. And given the dark sight on the two of you, you will see not one, not two, but 3 young white dragons. Yeah, well, y'all had problems with the mound of corpses, so yeah, and you step a little further in and they're just kind of looking at you. The gleam in their eye can only be described as dinner.
I'll say,
Yeah?
break down the door and I'll cover you.
What?
Should we
I would-
go into the trap?
We're in the trap. And, okay, given that we're having this marrieds argument, I would like you all to roll initiative. Hang on, what's that? 1, 2, 3 for the dragons.
Oh, it's everyone re-rolling. How wonderful.
I got a nat 1.
No, sorry. Can we start with Remy and Alice? We'll add you guys in later.
Oh, sorry.
All right.
Dumbasses. So, okay, so hang on.
You did say
You said roll initiative.
Yeah, sorry, but I kind of assumed that you knew it meant the people who are in the scene currently.
Sorry.
So that's 20. I'll say something is wrong with you.
I haven't heard that yet today. Today. Actually, wait, no, I did.
So that's 14, 12, 16, 20, and 22. The only reason I say that is because one of the white dragons rolled a nat 20 on initiative, and then I rolled that die for Alice, and it also rolled a nat 20 for initiative, which is going to make some things very, very interesting. So yeah, okay, that's gonna be a thing. That's going to make things very, very interesting as far as that goes, because Alice is going to grab a hold of Remy, say, "Trust me,"
Okay.
and Dimension Door.
Remy clings to Alice.
Yeah, to about as far out as she could get, effectively. So you're kind of out closer to the road, probably actually fairly near the cart. So we'll. So Remy and Nif. I'll say that's going to make everything interesting. So yeah, from there to there. Break the door down! You could do this too!
It didn't seem like the greatest idea to take them on ourselves.
I'm just saying we can both do this.
Yeah,
Anyway.
don't doubt that, but just playing it safer.
Yeah, at which point, let me check on the thing from the dragon. So, we fly 80 feet, Jesus Christ. Because, of course, then there's the thing where, sellers have, exterior doors. So, 80 feet. And you hear crunch. They have to break the door down.
Yeah. This was.
Oh wait, this is where we're going, so we're gonna run right into them.
Well, no, you guys are heading for the kitchen.
Oh.
Okay, given that whole situation, because it's gonna take them a round or so to even, because I've kept our initiative rolls, noms and theirs. So can all of the rest of you roll me initiative?
Do you want us to re-roll or leave the ones we've got?
Well,
Well, I did re-roll, so I guess.
yeah, re-roll. Okay, so that's still, let's say,
Now we have to listen to external whamming.
So 16, 15. 14. 13. 12. So that's Alice, Ava, White Dragon 1, Rylan, Remy, Farida, White Dragon 2, Barnabas, Darvin, White Dragon 3, Clarity, Hazel. That's everybody. Okay! You guys are running in the general direction of the kitchen when you hear splintering wood from outside.
I'm gonna. How far away was the cart?
I mean, not very far, but maybe like 7,500 feet. So, so yeah, the dragons had to dash to get as far as they did, but they got.
Okay, I'm gonna stop and cast locate object on Alice scimitars.
Well, it's not your
Oh, sorry.
turn. I mean, the first thing is Alice effectively, because she's first, you're second.
Right.
So Alice seeing incoming white dragons. For me, I was actually hoping to fight them someplace with a ceiling, but and yeah, she's dealt with worse. She takes off and aims for one of them in the air. So that's... And of course her ice damage isn't going to do a whole lot of good at that point. But so that's 6 and 10, so 16 on. White Dragon 1, so that's 16. Yeah, no, that'll do. Basically, she's at this point she's counting on the potential for loud, but yeah, actually, what's everybody's passive perception?
Not great.
16
11.
for me.
12.
13.
17 as well.
Okay, one
Wow.
person speaks at a time. Let's go around the room. Farida,
17.
Ava,
13.
Darvin,
12, sorry.
13.
Rylan.
16.
Clarity.
11.
Barnabas.
12.
Hazel.
13.
Okay, anybody 15 or above, you all hear something go crunch, and you hear what sounds like it might be combat. Anyone 15 or above knows what's going on and what it's happening. Where in the general direction where it's happening. So it's sort of out by the carts.
Oh, we gotta go.
Yeah, that was by the carts.
Well, sled, but
Yeah.
Legs!
Actually, that reminds me. I should probably... Actually, that's a pretty good initiative roll. So...
Oh, good God, that's a truck-sized animal right there.
Huh?
And now I'm going to have to...
Elk charge abilities. That's broken.
Let me upload that. Just my library upload. Choose a file.
Smells in the living room just heard me yell out, legs! And has no idea why.
Well, it's a thing. I'll have to use the average dire moose here, so there we go.
Rich dire moose. I love that. There's an average.
Actually, what size is a dire moose? Large. So yeah, okay, that's a lot of dire moose. Like all of the dire moose. Nope. And
Oh,
yeah,
good lord.
these should actually be bigger as well. So, nope.
Christ.
Nope.
I love that. And yeah, that was just
Nope.
because for me, Irvin immediately went stuff internally, and then that clicked over to legs, and that's why he yelled that.
Okay, Ava, you're currently in the inn.
I'm just gonna dash and use all my movement.
Yeah, I think basically what we can say is all of y'all are going to end up blowing your turns on getting out into the general vicinity of you. So, Ava. Oh, and White Dragon. It's White Dragon the first's turn, so it got its target, and it's going to make a chomp on Alice. 1 with bite, 2 with claws. Dice gods, don't fail me now. No, the dice gods have pretty much failed me. Yeah, no, that's gonna be an ow. That's gonna be an ow. Actually, wait a minute. How many of those did actually hit? +7. No, actually, one of them missed. One of them shield. Doing okay. So that'll be one of the claws that hit. So 2d6 plus 4. 10 points of slashing damage on Alice. She's a big old mound of hit points anyway, so she's fine. Okay. So then that's Rylan coming out. Remy.
Okay, which ones are on the ground?
None.
Oof. Then she will cast a. Let's see. A level 3 guiding bolt on
Wait.
the one that Alice is fighting.
This one. Okay. That would be a miss.
Oof. And oh, what is the action cost for Remy's resistance sword?
Should be an action, but I'll give it to you as a bonus just this once.
Okay, thank you. She will put on cold resistance.
Okay, so yeah, that's Faradis coming out now. Zoop. White Dragon the second. Gonna come down and go for Remy. Yeah, 26 will hit you. I'm pretty sure. So that's 2d6 plus 4. So that's 8. 12 points of slashing damage. Everything else gets turned aside. At which point... it's gonna get rammed and stomped.
No legs.
God. Yeah, yeah, okay, so that's angry fucking moose. What the living fuck? I didn't realize how the hell much damage this thing did. Okay. So,
Yeah,
Oh, no.
dire moose are kind of blenders on feet.
so the
Lawnmowers.
5, 10, 12, 15 plus 6 is 21 points of bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
And 10, 11, 13. Christ, now I've lost count. What was the first number I said?
You said 21.
21, and then, so that was 10, 11, 13, 21, 34 plus 6, 40 points of damage, at which point you see, one incredibly...
Machi. Go legs.
Yeah.
Hmm?
So,
Go legs.
93. Okay. Yeah, so this thing swoops down, manages to gash into your armor, at which point you just get antlers. Wham! Stomp, stomp, stomp! And it's Ava, Farida, and Rylan who are seeing they get stomped by a tire moose.
They were just like, go legs!
Yeah, Barnabas, Darvin, White Dragon number 3 is gonna go after legs.
How dare.
How dare you?
That was awesome.
And only hits once. Point of fact, this is apparently a really tough fucking moose. So that's 2d6 plus 4.
I love that very faint. How dare. Beautiful.
11,
was
so that's
perfect.
15 points of damage on... That's a lot of hit points on the dire moose. So.
Yeah.
He's strong.
Much strong.
Okay, so that's White Dragon 3. Clarity. Whoop.
I can dash as a bonus action. Can I use my action to do something?
At this stage, at this stage, I'm gonna say no because you still had to extricate yourself from body pile. It's just gonna make it's just gonna make my life easier at this point.
Okay.
Just get everybody out to where they're supposed to be. And Hazel, and top of the round, Alice glances at her scimitar. It's like, this is fucking ridiculous! At which point they burst into radiant light. I think these things woke up! Yeah.
Looks great, babe.
Yeah,
incredible.
Yes.
Yeah, so apparently they're now doing a terrible lot more damage than they did. So let's have a quick look at this. So that's 5d6. That's 10, 16. And that one attack, so it's 16. 10, 15. 16, 18. So that's 34. Me and maths, dude. So yeah, and now this one is looking just as fucked up as. And they're still in the air at that point, although Alice does. So that's 1d4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier at higher levels. Yeah, she's gonna cast Healing Word on Remy at 2nd level, so that's 2d4 plus 4. 8. Yeah, Remy gets 8 hit points back as Alice is like, thank you! Now shut up and kill it!
Yeah, Remy is feeling much better now.
Ava.
So there's 2 in the air, 1 on the ground.
Well, no, because the one that was attacking Remy had to come low to attack Remy, and then it got stomped by
Right.
And then the little white dragon here, was going after Legolas, and so it's closer to the ground anyway.
Okay.
It's just the one that Alice is fighting that's like 20 feet up.
Okay.
This is why I tend to like people to stay on the ground, but with Alice having been at the top of the initiative order, but she does this.
I'm gonna start by moving a little bit closer, or more out of the.
Okay.
So I'm not in the way of the others. Hunter's Mark on this one.
Yeah, White Dragon 2.
Yep. And firing twice.
Okay.
First shot.
Nope.
That's an 11. I bet that misses. Second shot. 25.
That hits, and you've already rolled damage, so...
Or 18. Oh, plus Hunter's Mark. Hold on. Plus another 4.
22.
22.
So 1, Okay. Yep. That's a not Remy has like one bullet ricochets off one of Legolas's antlers, and the other one whizzes by Remy's head to hit this thing in the flank. So the cavalry's arrived. White Dragon number 1 is very much not happy to suddenly have the bits of ice apparently betraying it. And misses. Okay. Rylan, there's a dragon fight.
There's a lot of dragons. Criminy.
At least you used a lot of cantrip.
Yeah, and that's still the plan, because Warcaster means Eldritch Blast is a range of 240 feet.
Ooh!
You mean spell sniper?
Yeah.
Yes,
Warcaster's the
I'm getting my feet
mixed up. It's okay. It's okay.
Blast out of the sky, please. Ideally.
Okay, go forth.
And first bolt.
That hits.
26.
Wait, which one are you aiming at?
I'm aiming at the one that Remy is on, the second one.
Okay,
So first one hits for 5. Second attack is a miss.
Okay.
Probably.
Yes.
Third attack.
16. Nope.
16 is a no.
Nope. 16 is just a no.
And that's. I'm actually just gonna stay back here. I think that's all I'm. Yeah,
okay.
That's all I'm gonna do. I'm going to stay out of this.
Okay. Okay, Remy.
Remy, I'm just gonna start swinging away.
Okay. That does in fact hit, so that's 9, 3 radiant, and 1d6 each of the 5. So that's 7. 19, 25, 31. Yeah, the one you're fighting looks incredibly messed up. And yeah, attack. Oh no, so okay, so that was attack 2's thing, and attack number 1's thing is so that's 12. 22, 27, 30. Yeah, that one looks incredibly messed up. Given moose stomping, bullet, Eldritch Blast, and your fucking sword. Okay, Faraday.
I'm gonna move as far north as I can. Kind of separate from the group.
Yeah, you're kind of there unless you want to climb things.
Yeah, no, that's good. And then gonna use my big guns with chain lightning. Targeting at the center one, which if the other one's 20 feet up, should still link to it, I think.
I think so, yes.
I'll say that's your call, but
well, hang on. Let me just think about this for a minute, because it's 5 feet away, and then yeah, it should just about, yes. Okay, so spell save DC is
16,
and dexterity save, right? Fuck you. None of them rolled below a 16 on the frickin' dice.
What the shit?
Okay.
What is with your dice?
It should still do. Oh, it rolls the whole thing. It's half damage then on that 53.
Yeah, so that's
26?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, can you not?
Right. Sorry.
Well, the one that Rebby's dealing with is fried. So that's 26.
Hmm.
Yeah, and the other two are looking a little bit toasty, and then they turn around to Faraday. And what anybody who understands Draconic is getting is, oh, this one.
Oh, no, you don't.
Well, that was number two's turn, but number two is dead, and then there's Legolas, who's got this other motherfucker in the way, and again, it's ram and stomp. Okay, so that's, remind me what the damage is. 5d4 plus 6, so 10, 11, 16, 22, and 28, 30, 32, 37, 41, 47. Yeah, no, I guess that's still 67, so. Yeah, so now, White Dragon number 3 is not looking particularly well either. Barnabas!
Not really set up for range combat, so he's gonna move north, south, east as far as he can,
5,
and summon the
You know you can move diagonally, so you could just 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And don't you have charge now?
yeah, but it's got to be in a straight line.
Yes, now you're in straight line.
Oh, well then we will charge.
Let me. Can you put the card in? Because I had a lot of. That's when you use your action to dash. But you did. I mean, theoretically, if you wanted to use action to dash a little bit in that general direction, and it's diagonal, but it's still straight. So
Sure.
So you can get to at least 10 feet in a straight line, and boop boop, and yeah, we'll say there's fine. So you see Barnabas sort of go a weird diagonal away, and then Judge. Do you want to make the melee attack, or?
Yes, and it'll be for damage, not pushing it away.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, that's good. So that's 11 on number 3. So that's
Add 5 to that.
okay. Darvin.
Okay. Having seen legs, he's going to run toward legs.
How far? Where are we going?
That spot just north of where Ava is, right there.
Point. Okay.
Because I believe that is in range. That's in magic missile range.
Yep.
Okay. In which case, he's gonna be just,
Probably I missed this so fucking much.
Yeah, oops, I didn't mean to actually. I'm sorry. I meant to open up the thing
It-
because I
it-
needed to see how many I wanted to do. Okay, I'm going to cast that higher. So that's 3. So that's 1. I'm going to cast it at 2nd level, so it'll be 4
Okay.
all told. So that's 1.
I'll look at that clicky later.
Thank you.
Ah!
Wow,
Ah,
What the fuck?
that's weird. 2, 3, 4. Wow.
15,
well, now we know
19.
why it's
Almost
already
max
out me.
damage.
19.
19, so... which one? You were attacking number 3. That one?
The one going after legs.
Okay, so that's...
And I'll do bonus action when you're done.
Okay.
Bonus action is to yelling toward Alice. Say, Alice, I want to see that head go about 50 yards. like you did to the green one. Okay, inspiration die. That's a D10.
Okay.
Reminding of past deeds.
Yeah, dragon number 3 is not very happy with Barnabas at the moment. Fuck. Well, I mean, one of them I don't even have to ask, but, well, 2 of them I don't even have to really ask. What's your AC?
17. So I'm assuming it's going to be
Oh,
pretty nasty.
oh Christ, all 3 of them hit. And one of them's a nat 20.
Oh shit.
Oh, shit. That was an accidental click. Excuse that.
Well, I was looking at...
Well,
It's
But-
it's fair enough. I've got some damage to roll now. So bite is 2d10 plus 4, 9 points of piercing damage plus. It's cocked. 8 points of cold damage.
Mm-hmm.
Claw attack number 1 does 2d6 plus 4, so 11 points of slashing damage. And the nat 20,
Oh boy.
10, 13,
The dice doubler.
17 points of slashing damage.
Total of 45.
I think so.
All right. And
I have a lot of rolling to do as far as this goes. So yeah, you see this thing turn on Barnabas and just start fucking him up. Clarity.
I'm using the reaction on payback, so go fuck.
Yeah, except ties go to defender. So no.
It's an attack roll to do that? It just says once per day you can use the reaction.
Oh
to
no,
cause
of course. It's because it rolled a
Yeah, I misclicked it trying to read it.
Okay, so no, I mean, it's still fair. So hang on, 2, so that's 6.
The paybags. God.
Shut
I
up!
love how ridiculous that is.
Just shut up. We're in the middle of combat. Stop killing the mood. Clarity.
Okay. I'm going to use 3rd level slot to cast Scorching Ray at the one nearest to legs.
Okay, so that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
number 3.
Let me
Spell
set up
slot.
the spell slot.
Card thing.
And then so I get 4 rays.
Okay.
Okay. So first one,
Nope.
nope. Second one,
That
19.
hits. And it's already done the damage. So. Okay.
Third, 19 again.
Okay, so 1 and
And fourth, nat 1.
Yeah, except that damage is given where you're firing and how you're firing, and that isn't that one. That's going to legs.
Oh no.
Mm.
Sorry. Fuck this day.
From the moose. Hazel.
Oh, this is a mess. This is a mess. This is a mess. This is a big mess. Gonna see. I want to be over here.
Nope. Oop, no. Oop.
A little bit further.
Nope. Okay.
And now that I'm up here at range, let's see if this works. Okay, everybody, kindly live. That's casting mass healing word at 4th level.
Okay. I'll say it's back to full health.
And Disciple of Life.
Okay.
Adding 6 to that. And me getting also 6 in addition.
Okay.
What's the total?
A lot.
Up to 6 creatures, so that would be Barnabas.
I'm pretty sure you hit
Legs.
Alice, and that means that.
Barnabas, Alice, say Remy, and legs.
Yeah, basically, I'm hitting everybody in sort of my immediate
Oh, and Hazel.
combat area.
2 times.
So just myself, Remy, Barnabas, so 5 people, and that's a total of for everyone that's 12 plus 6, so 18 points of healing. Except I get an additional 6 on top of that.
Yeah, legs is looking better. That took care of the various burns and some of the slashing, and Alice is back up to full. Bonus action?
That was my
Oh,
bonus
okay.
action.
So what's your action?
Don't have much in the way of movement. Let's see. Yeah, honestly, all I got is. You know what? I'm gonna Sacred Flame the one that's gotten just absolutely trashed. So that's
Okay. DC 15 dex save. Really? Not that it matters, because with that amount of radiant damage, it was fucked up anyway. So now the only one that's left is the one that's up. I mean, it's
that one. So wait, did that one just drop?
that one died. Yes, you Sacred Flame that one to death. So you've had lightning, Sacred Flame, and now there's that one. It's up there someplace. With it's not looking very good, and Alice is just on it. And at this point, all things considered, I would like to rage. Oh, this is gonna
How do
be
you want to do this?
good. I don't know yet, but that's never when my dice are like this. Never ever get me to roll with advantage, ever, because this is gonna be a thing. So.
And you do have inspiration. I don't forget.
Yes,
Combat
with the D10. I know. I've believe me. I was looking forward to that one. So let me think about this. Oh God, this is going to take a lot of maths, because for each it's a +2 rage bonus. So that's a +4 plus. You know what? Fuck a bunch of this. I need the dice roller.
Yeah, we've reached the point where it's near mandatory.
So that's 10d6 plus strength modifiers. Plus. Now we roll the head of fate. Yeah, the head flies at least 50 yards. Because it really is just for Rylan. And Farrad has heard the stories, and this is beyond expectations. Rylan has never seen her fight, so it really is just she starts shrieking, not your kind of shrieking, but war bellow, and shunk scimitars through this thing's neck, and it goes. Wee.
And Darwin's watching the arc. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's like dancing a jig practically.
And the body just thump. Just looking at her scimitars going. So these do radiant damage on the regular now, apparently.
That's cool.
No, they were cool before. Now they're blessed. I should probably come down now, shouldn't I?
Please.
Flap, flap.
Is everyone okay?
What the fuck happened to you people?
Pile
I
of
got-
bodies?
A massive
Eaten by
bodies.
a pile of bodies.
It was gross.
Where's Sarah?
She's safe. We got her through to the
At home.
Good, good. I just thought I'd check, because, you know, you guys all here not... I ask. I care.
No, that's fair. That's
Yes.
fair. But she's safe.
Good, good. Yeah, I think your entire... Pointing at Farrad, I think your entire family line is on this bunch of shit list. Welcome to the club!
Yeah, seems that way.
Well, to put it to you this way. Between us, me and Froseth were the ones that the dragon asshats hated the most. Ava comes on that list largely for the half dragon, but now it's you and me. Fist bump. Bump.
My radiator has great timing. Clunk right as the
So yeah, okay, everybody's looking a little bit fucked up.
I guess we're staying the night at the Blind Harpy. Or at least near it.
Well, we probably were gonna do that anyway, but I have... Hey! Dragon liver! Dinner!
Yeah, we do have plenty of that.
I don't think I want to go into the place with the... It was bad enough before, as far as your stories go. Now there are corpses. How about no?
Yeah, corpses that had been moving when they should have been moving.
I'd rather
apparently.
not
got a
be
tent.
inside there today.
We have the magic tent. The magic tent is by... What the fuck happened to your arm? She's pointing at Rylan. Because I mean, even with the healing magic, there's kind of a hole. And actually, no, he was out of the healing magic, so...
It could throw bones. I was pinned to a wall. It was bad.
To the
Floor.
floor.
I was also pinned to the wall. I was on the ground, but I was also pinned to the wall.
No, you see, walls when you're flat on your back, that's called a floor.
I'm still a little disoriented from the screaming I endured myself through.
But you acquitted yourself well, despite the apparent screaming, which weirdly we could not hear. There's a not quite a lair, but they somebody was doing some excavating down in that cellar, which I'm not checking at this time of night. If there's anything else in there, I don't want to know about it yet.
Tomorrow.
If those ones have a horde, apparently Varidel knows we're coming.
Oh, wait.
What it said was what one of them said was Papa said you'd come.
Oh boy. It's gonna be even more pissed at us.
And then this one, looking at pointing at Remy, forgot that dimension door's a thing.
Yeah, kind of.
Slow clapping.
That explains how y'all got outside.
Well, she was telling me to break the door down.
Ooh.
Well, you are good at breaking things.
Yes, but I'm also it took effort to learn how to do that, and you got a present from your god that lets you do that.
Yes, I did.
And you completely forgot Tritherian's gonna just be glad that Tritherian doesn't talk to you as often as Ziriel does. It's just
How many people
just
regularly
smooch.
forget that you are magical?
I remember
then-
Alisae's
and
magical
then-
every time I look at her.
I think she was talking about you, and then more smooch. Right, I'm gonna go skin some things and get us some various fixings for dinner.
Need some assistance?
I'll start prep for that getting set.
Sure, so that's a survival check with advantage. Huzzah! Yeah, so there's livers, sufficient teeth, a terrible lot of white dragon hide.
Hey.
We need to find some... Wonder if there's somebody in Egraf who could make, like... shieldy kind of jewelry for Rylan. I mean, they're... And Farada's got
Something at least like the
the
bracelet here.
yeah, Frosis bracers, and that I'm taking it that pendant that you're wearing is blessed the same as Frosis was.
Yes.
Good. 'Cause, none of us thought to check on that, so thank you for being sufficiently intelligent while we were trying to get our own acts together. This is she's getting claws and. Although, again, Ava, what's your passive perception?
12.
Yeah, Ava's not noticing so much, but she does notice enough to know that there's bits of the skin and other various bits of organs that Alisae is avoiding, which she doesn't normally do. Look, there's not the scales, but under the scales, the hide. Some patches of it are unfortunately familiar kind of black. I'm not liking that, so I'm not going anywhere
That
near
doesn't
it.
look good at all.
It doesn't. Nothing seems to have got into the organs or anything like that, but
What could that be?
it's black splots. What do you think it could be?
Oh,
That's not good.
Has anyone else heard this?
Probably. I mean, Alisae's not troubling herself to lower her voice.
So that. Oh boy.
There's
Wonder what that.
there's got to be. I mean, I don't think that talking to them would have been a great idea, but we are going to have to check that place out in the morning.
Yeah.
We need to know how close this is. At least if it's close enough to be around, then we might have more to worry about from Variadel than just
Just the typical ice stuff, as it were.
I think,
tentacles.
This might be a whole new
considering
flavor.
the corpses were glued together with what looked a bit like the black, but more like the barnacles, really.
I bet go have a look at that.
Yeah.
Clarity's sitting by what's presumably a fire now and just sort of prestidigitating, hoovering herself.
Yeah, I mean, given you're covered in corpse bits, and probably oh no, you were far enough away. You were far enough away to be out of arterial spray from Dragon Head. Hazel, Remy, and Barnabas not so much.
And probably legs too. Legs.
Legs is just looking at Clarity. What the fuck is wrong with you? Kind of look.
I know. I'm wondering the same thing.
Accidents happen.
You could try to. I don't know. Cleaning yourself off. You kind of got some spots here and there that could use it. That might.
Legolas just finds a snow bank and starts rolling.
Or that. Never mind.
And then sort of shakes off so that
Consider
Clarity gets a
moose.
little bit with snow.
That works.
Alice A comes back out, pets Legolas, and with her healing hands pool, gives the rest of his hit points back up, so everything closes back up. It's okay. Yeah, okay, that there aren't any words for that.
Yeah.
No, I'm not staying in there.
Should we at this point just burn it?
No, because we want to be in the cellar.
Yeah. Maybe after, we'll see.
Yeah, fair enough. But afterwards, we're probably the smartest play at this point is to just give it a higher funeral made out of itself.
I think, given what you told me about this place, the phrase "put it out of its misery" is probably a better one. We're gonna at some point we are gonna need to find somebody who can rebuild this place because it's on an important trade route.
It is, but it definitely needs the some cleansing fire. Yeah, I agree.
Alice A has gone back to dragon liver stew. Although does hand Faraday and Hazel each a chunk of the liver of the one they killed.
Thank.
Munch.
I'm going through with the customary.
Yeah. I mean, Faraday, Dragonborn, it's a lot more enjoyable than she would have thought.
Okay.
Given the cold.
Well, no, it's
Checks to survive.
no, you're good. You've got all the you are all bundled. You are all fine. Although Alice A does gesture to Hazel, "Come on, I'll show you how to properly cook dragon liver."
Please and thank you. Yes.
So yeah.
Merida will join to watch as well.
Yeah. Well, I guess if Barnabas can eat cow, then this is fine.
Impromptu cooking lesson. Darwin's gonna kind of peek over to just. Out of
Okay, will y'all just gather round?
Yay!
And Faraday pulled out.
God.
Larry, to you especially. I want to show you a few things.
Yeah.
So yeah, impromptu cooking lesson happens, and you wind up with a particularly rich, spicy but not too bad stew. And she's asked Hazel to bring out the infinite bread basket so she can. If you ask it nicely, it will give you good-sized rolls instead of loaf, so you have bread bowls of dragon liver stew.
Oh, hail power of
I haven't eaten
stew.
dinner yet.
Okay, so we're gonna have to set watches, although I guess probably not so much towards the later parts of the evening, because if what you were saying is true, Rylan, your screaming would wake the dead. Never mind the rest of us. Not that that's a bad thing. That's actually, it makes you a very good early warning system, particularly giving you trance instead of sleeping.
That is fair.
But you look like you need to be doing the trancing, and those of you who were fighting the body horror probably want to get to crash out first.
I mean, I'm fine. So
Take
I mean,
first.
I don't
first
mind
watch.
doing watch.
Well,
Ava, you.
we don't need that many of us to. It ought to be the people who notice things relatively quickly. And I will keep watch. If anybody wants to keep me company, we probably really only need one or two, but
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I was about to say. Just looks over at Remy, just like
Any logical choice would be Remy.
I'm like, I ain't nope.
so you get the one who pays the most attention and then provide the distraction. Thanks, guys.
Oh, tits.
It's fine. I know how to multitask. Go on, shoo, especially those of you who took a beating looking at Barnabas.
All right.
Do have one of your donuts before you go to bed, though. You've earned it.
All right. I'd say so. Yeah.
I am officially the mom friend. Hazel, should this be your job?
I think we share the job at this point. I've gotten better, I'd like to think.
I'm just less flaily and more bossy.
Yep.
Okay. Bed.
And I'm going to go about trying to herd and or pick up anybody who doesn't immediately move. So anyone who isn't moving is getting lifted.
Except for Remy and Alice, because they're like staying. So
Yeah, Clarity automatically just sort of slumps into a bedroll.
yeah. So given we're close enough to that time for government work, we will leave it at the general keeping watch and then letting Rylan watch out for everything while everybody else finishes getting some sleep. And when we continue on in 2 weeks' time, we'll examine the dugout layer briefly, hopefully, and then keep on heading in a Varidelwards direction, pending anything really, really weird happening, which could happen. You never know. Innocence.
Huzzah for screaming elf early warning alarms.
Anyway, see you guys later.